I will tell you one of the things that I saw. So, Fiesta stories. One of the things that I saw was this girl wearing some short shorts. I guess she was promoting her OnlyFans.
And how would you know?
Because on the back of the shorts, it said, well, it didn't say OnlyFans because they were writing up so much, it said OnFans. And I guess it had her tag or something on the bottom, but we couldn't see it. And she was barefoot. So in true San Antonio form, barefoot in the rain at Fiesta, promoting OnlyFans.
What was the rest? What did the rest of her look like?
Well, let's just say I'm not sure she has a big following. But
so just say the OnlyFans is free right now.
All right, guys, I'm back.
He's back.
The Louie is back, fresh off of Disciplina from missing last week.
What? What is that? What do you keep saying that? What is it?
Discipline, man.
Oh, discipline.
I was disciplined for missing.
Did you not know that I failed Spanish?
Oh man, that's right. You took a language, but which language was it?
No.
And who was singing Christmas carols during their language? He doesn't even remember.
No, he don't remember, and he's gonna claim he doesn't remember. But anyway.
Well, yeah, I was out, guys. I got a little fiesta out. I was not hungover.
Damn it!
That wasn't until the following day.
We should have bet.
Yeah. I heard. I was at market during the recording, but I was getting intel on last week's episode, or for last week's episode. It was just a week late.
Yeah. And Fiesta's over, but we have Louis. Go ahead. You go ahead.
So I will tell you, I only did 2 Fiesta events. The first one was Friday. It was Nyosa.
And then you went to Taste of Northside?
No, I wasn't going to spend no $300 to get into Taste of Northside, guys. But no, yeah, Nyosa was pretty packed, man. And it started raining.
Oh, that's right.
That was the storm.
That's right.
And the storm hit. We were literally in line for a chicken on a stick. As soon as we got it, took the selfie with the Chicken King, and all of a sudden the water came, man. And it wasn't just water, it was hail. So
no way.
I'm sitting there trying to protect the girls, man, covering their heads because it's just coming down. And it was a hard downpour for about 45 minutes. Yeah.
45
minutes. It didn't stop. Wind blowing. It was crazy.
In true San Antonio Fiesta form, you didn't leave.
We did not.
We
stayed, and it was packed. It ended up good. And then the next day, of course, we did the market thing.
Yeah.
I found a small section right under the bridge. They were giving out, they say samples, but they were shots of the, what is it? The Bucanas? Pineapple. Yeah. So
a shot with alcohol?
It was alcohol. You have to show your ID to get into the section.
Right.
You can't take alcohol in there, but they were giving out shots.
Yeah.
And tacos. And then they were giving you samples of the Crown Royal lemonade, Ciroc, the Simply lemonade, and something else. I mean, it was actually pretty good, man, and it was free. Like, you didn't have to pay anything to get into that little section.
That's a San Antonian's favorite word.
Well, let me tell you, there was about 15 people in that little section because nobody knew about it. So I went ahead and indulged in some shots and samples. Let's just say that. So it was a good turnout.
So all in all, it was a good Fiesta experience besides all in all, 45 minutes of hail and rain. And
yeah. It was just tons of people, man. And I'm not just talking about, never mind. When I
well, there's some West Side hoes.
Tons of fun.
You mean there was a couple of
Exactly. And in the way too. So
man. Hey, it's San Antonio. What are you gonna do, right?
That's right.
It's Fiesta. So Mr. X anything new this week for you?
Nothing, man.
Nothing.
No, man. It's like whoever said you don't have to drink to have fun. I don't think I ever drank or had fun in their life.
That was the kind of week it was for you.
Yeah.
Hey, but the time's almost up, man.
It's yeah.
Yeah. I have to be there, man. You gotta tell me when you finally decide, because I think we're gonna have to take an Uber.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to take an Uber somewhere and get that growler that Louie owes you now, since he wasn't here.
There you go. I'm gonna have to have one with him though. So,
and it can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be my IPA. Speaking of IPAs, Mr. X was very. Dr. X was very, very giving mood today. He's got us a little sampler pack from HEB. We've got, Crawford Bock, St. Arnold's, Viva. Is this Viva? Oh, this is San Antonio.
It's a San Antonio beer.
Shout out to Viva San Antonio Brewery.
So promoting, we're not going to steal the line, but promoting all things Texas. We're starting with San Antonio. He did bring us some San Antonio beer.
The good stuff. And of course, I got my Nas because I was falling asleep on the way over here. But that's, that's what happens. We have to wake up at 8, 7, 6.
You don't have to. I think it's just does it by itself. I woke up at 7 without the alarm.
What time? Oh, yeah. I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Because you're cranky.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
Especially not drinking.
Yeah. Oh,
I know. No, I think I'm a little more mellow when alcohol hits the system.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're more cranky right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he's not drinking.
I thought you were pretty mellow, like the last time when you were still on that other side.
Yeah.
Because during your party.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. But I think he was just trying to take it easy because he was filling out the space. We saw some, y'all saw some hoodlums.
Extracurricular activities were going on that night.
Yes,
dude. I'll tell you, my spidey senses went off, dude.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
That was pretty obvious.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever get the feeling? This is for people out there. You ever get that feeling like when you see somebody and you're like, I don't like the way this is going. These people don't belong here.
Time for an early night.
It was. Yeah, I think it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, that's what it was.
Time to call it a night.
Well, y'all called it a night just in time.
I called it a night.
I was still literally standing right there when the whole thing went down.
We won't say what it was.
We won't say what it was.
Because that's
where it was.
I told you we should have got that guy on here to interview him.
We'll have to look for him, man. See if anybody knows him.
So let's say, we need some sponsors.
Yes.
We need to get some sponsors up in this joint, man. That way we can advertise. We'll advertise you all over Facebook. We'll even get Dr. X to advertise.
We want to promote anything, everything, small business, San Antonio, big businesses, man. If they want to, throw out a fat check, we'll take that too. But
we're not advertising your OnlyFans.
That's right.
We will not.
We will not,
because you will have to pay us. We're not going to do it for free.
We don't even advertise our own for OnlyFans, man. You want us to advertise advertise yours.
So Louie, what's up with you, man? Besides the fiesta, what was your week like?
Oh, long.
That's what she said. But let's let's talk about the.
We are excited right now because we are probably days away from the first grandbaby being born.
What? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yes. So got a message on Thursday,
Grandpa,
that she was having contractions and then they started to go away. But she's right at that point. So I'm thinking here in the next couple of days, the next Lopez generation will be here. So
the fourth. No, it's not it's not a boy.
It's gonna be a girl. It's gonna be a girl.
That's what he's hoping for.
Yeah.
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
But yeah, we're excited about that. I will tell you, when they tell you to purchase something at a certain time, do it. So they wanted this special, or not special, but a particular car seat stroller type thing. And my girlfriend kept telling me, hey, purchase it now. Purchase it now. It's only $289 right now.
Only.
Purchase it now. Yeah, we got time. She's not due for a month, blah, 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 right? So Thursday, when we get the message, all of a sudden, I'm like, crap, I haven't purchased this thing. So I say, hey, man, go ahead, go online, purchase it right now so we can get it tomorrow. You get it from Amazon, get it delivered, blah, blah. This thing is now $550.
What?
And I was like, does she really need? I mean, she's a baby.
Remind me not to have grandkids.
Yeah.
Because your grandparents, and you have to get all that
You
shit.
have to
That's
get
what
all
the grandparents did. That's what our parents did.
Yeah.
You know, they did all that shit. Oh, never mind. Oh, no.
Well, I don't know.
My boy better not have any kids.
My grandparents were old, so they didn't really get us anything.
Hmm.
You know?
They just got us the money, you know, like
Yeah,
when
they
you go
just
to
give
their
us
house.
money. That's
The
right.
$5 in your
Yeah,
card for
Exactly.
your birthday.
Or you go to
Yeah.
their house and then you see like grandma going up to her little purse and you're like,
Yeah.
You know, but with inflation now, that $5 is now like 50
Yeah.
these days.
It's not even that. It's, can I have some Roblox?
Yeah.
Some money for Roblox?
Fortnite.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is how we know we're getting old. We now complain about that shit.
Either you get
Dr.
cranky.
X is ready to take a nap.
He's ready to take a nap.
I told
Drinking
you.
his Bang.
She
Not
banged.
Bing. Not Bing, but Bang.
I've had some good searches this week. Let me tell you.
On Bing?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh man. So I didn't tell you guys. And I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care. I had 2 weeks ago, I had a nice little colonoscopy.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but I'll talk about it. I don't care.
Yeah, because that's what everybody wants to hear. You want to hear somebody going up your ass.
Yes, exactly. And there's certain people want to hear about it, you know.
That's what everybody wants to hear.
No, but really, dude, I literally took 3 deep breaths of the anesthesia or whatever it was. And then next thing I know, I woke up. I don't know. There's probably pictures out there, you know, with, you know, they're posing with my ass or something. Like, yeah.
That's how it goes.
But anyway, man, you know, you guys are.
Did you ask them for video of it, man? Do they take video of it?
No,
dude?
you know what? I didn't even think about
They
it.
do take video.
Do they do video?
Well, they
do
probably
video.
do, but I should ask them for a picture.
I mean, not video
or
of the procedure, but video inside. Like,
Yeah, video inside. Yeah,
I
don't
should
wanna
ask
see
them for a
the-
picture, right? I probably should have.
They,
I'm gonna call the doctor.
They do video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him on Monday.
They do
got any
do.
pictures?
Yeah, that didn't go well with this subject. But but
well,
they do video. Now was it something that was?
Well, no. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, dude. You guys are at that point already, and if you
Yeah.
haven't got one,
That's what it's
better
saying.
go
That's
get
what it's saying
one.
last.
Well,
because I'll tell you, it was 50 before.
oh no, it's 40 now.
It's 45.
Yeah. Well, I have to get them every 2 years or every year now. I don't know. Every 2 years, because of the condition. I have Crohn's, right?
Oh, okay.
So-
okay.
Since 2006 or what the last 15 years, I've had to get them every 2 years just to kind of stay on top of it to make sure that everything's going good. So yeah, you know, PSA, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody over 45, man, it's time to go out there and go get checked. This is for you.
This is why I brought this up. to be honest with you. That's why I
definitely,
brought
the
it up.
guys.
No, for real. This is good. This is PSA, man.
You know this.
Seeing as our audience is nothing but over.
except for the Pakistan.
Yeah, that one person that hit that changes the whole group thing.
Well,
like
shout out-
age group.
Shout out to our armed forces. So that's my
Yeah,
nephew
yeah.
out there.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to make light of it. I'm like, wow, we're worldwide.
Yeah.
Pakistan,
I'll tell
Prestige worldwide.
prestige
worldwide.
worldwide.
Yes. We'll be getting more.
But yes, PSA people.
Yeah.
For you guys that, you know, luckily everything was clear. I didn't have any polyps, as they say. So everything was good.
Yeah, just I don't know, man.
You don't think we should have talked about that?
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Well,
You know, I don't need anything extra going up there.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I've always been the believer, right, or the person saying the same thing. There's nothing wrong. Why do I want to go to a doctor where they're gonna tell me there's something wrong when I haven't felt anything wrong?
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
They're gonna find something. They're gonna find something.
I see Dr. X's point of view.
Yeah, it's like taking your car to the shop when
it's just a routine
need
checkup.
I just need an oil change, and they come back with all these broken gaskets and stuff, and like
Well, you know what?
Your phalange is broken.
You know what I hate is going to get a oil change, like you say, and then next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, we got to check your air filter. We got to check your wipers. Oh, you want to do your inspection? Well, we can't let you go because your wipers are fucked up."
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
That's what they did to me the last time.
Yeah.
Like, well, we can't let you go. We can't pass you because your windshield wipers.
Where'd you go get your inspection at?
I'm not gonna tell you where.
Yeah, you probably went to one of the legit places. That's why.
Hey, X already told you.
Yeah,
he already told you where the one is that you need to go to.
You just go to the guy where you just wave at him and he passes you.
That's it, pretty much. There was a place. It was funny because I thought it was called La Inspection, the place, but I mean I don't think it's called LA Inspection.
On the west side.
No, it was on the south side. It was on the south side, and it was called. I thought it was called La Inspection. I said that's the place you gotta go right there. La Inspection. I mean,
inspection.
Yes. I mean, you're gonna pass.
Was it capital? Because
You're gonna pass.
So there used to be a place that I used to go to, right there on the west side, right off of 90 and Sapsamora.
Yeah.
Yes. I should go to that one, right? And then was it you or was it me? I don't remember. They didn't want to pass us that one time, right? And after that, I was like, well, I'm not going to that place anymore.
Yeah, I stopped going there.
So
I stopped going too.
I usually go to legit places. Usually, right? Okay. However, the last place legit that I went to, the guy's like, hey, man, I can't pass you. Same thing. Your wipers, the light on the back, the third light.
The parking light.
Right.
The one you push the brake.
The third light.
The bed light or something.
Yeah. And he goes, and I think your tires are getting, they're at the point. They're right at the edge. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes, but I mean, if you
no.
if you want, I mean, and he picks up a can of Bud Light. So I just went to the corner store, bought a 20-pack and brought it back, and I left with an inspection.
No way.
And this was a legit place. Oh. And the guy goes, but they try to get me with that. Hey, your air filter, it needs to be changed. And I'm like, you just changed it on my last one.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Hold on. Let me look it up. Oh, I do see that now. You're good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see. Yeah.
The air filter is not a inspection requirement though.
No, it's not.
It's just
but it was
something
during the oil change.
One of those things,
Yeah,
because they added onto it.
Yes,
like
they just
I'm
want
already paying $80 or
Now
for
you
just
want-
oil,
and
now they want to.
yes.
The oil filters.
That's why every time they say about the air filter, I just tell them I already changed it. It's just new. I just changed it last week.
they're pulling possum hair.
Yeah.
And all sorts of
They
shit,
tell you
like,
the
bro.
wipers. They tell you the wipers. I'm like, I'm gonna run to AutoZone real quick and just
No,
purchase them.
you know what they try to do to me, and they wouldn't let me go without it. So I had to buy, like I said, just just give me the cheaper ones, right? Whatever, because they always have like 3 levels. They said, just give me the cheap. I said, just give me a cheaper one. Okay. And it was like, man, they were leaving. It was like they put oil on them or something. It was just leaving streaks. And I'm like, dude. And then so I had to go back. I said, hey, the ones y'all put on there, they weren't really that good. And it's like, oh well, maybe you should get the upgraded ones. They're $24 each instead of like 15. I'm like,
maybe you should buy the ones that are on the stand and not the ones that are trash.
Yes. Next time, specify that, sir. Make sure tell us not to give you those. But that's what happened. So I went back and then I bought the better ones. And sure enough, my windshield wipers were working. So 100 and I don't know how much money later it was. I finally got my inspection.
But while we're on that subject, because we haven't really picked the subject that we're going to talk about.
Oh,
it was just the opening. We were just doing the opening.
Hey,
why?
I was talking about my ass.
And I don't care about the places that give you the sticker that don't check your car, because why should our cars be good? What is it?
Why should they be like up to date and
No, not up to date. Why should they be
Inspected.
taxed?
To drive on the street, like, good to drive on the street, but the
Alright.
streets don't have to be good for our cars.
Okay.
For our cars to drive on.
There you go. You know what?
You know?
That is true.
So yeah, I don't care if you're gonna pass me because I'm missing 3 tires.
Have you seen some of the cars that are out there?
Hey,
It's like, how does
when
that
they
car
tell
pass?
you your tires are not not qualified. but they're
Yeah.
not-
Yeah.
Oh well.
The
Well,
street.
guess what? It's the street's fault, not
Yes,
mine.
exactly.
So,
For real, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
And then I found out if there's any if I've listening to these, I'm sorry, but I found out the other day that there's people out there that sell the paper license plates.
They
What?
do.
They
They
sell the paper license plates so you can drive out in the street
And you just drive.
and you just drive. And what do you when that expires? What do? You just buy another one. And I believe it because you see some of the cars that have these paper license plates. You're like, I know you just didn't come off the lot with that thing, dude. That car's missing a bumper, is missing lights,
There's
and
no hood.
and they have a freaking paper license plate like they just bought it. Like, come on, man.
and a trash bag for a window.
Yeah.
I've seen that
Yes, man.
one. Matter of fact, that's the one that was right there by the sinkhole right here. At the
You know, but if you have a paper license plate, you don't need a registration. You don't need an inspection because it's a brand new car.
Yep.
I have to believe that, dude.
I
'cause
believe it
fuck,
too.
'cause
I agree with that.
I believe
one,
it too.
I agree with that statement.
that's a good statement. Though. That's true. Yeah, we thought. Well, there was a sinkhole, but we're just talking about the streets in general. Like,
Yeah.
they fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, I'm sorry, and I'll say it. Whatever. But you go to the north side, they fix that shit up right away, right?
Mm.
And over here, you know where over here is, right?
So
Yes.
you know, I'm
south
driving,
side of town.
I'm driving with Waze, and
You still use that?
I still use it. As a matter of fact, I use that one more than I use any other maps.
Oh, you must really hate
but-
Google.
I'm using that, and it's literally telling me like every freaking 5 to 10 minutes pothole, and I'm like, dang. But you're right. But if I'm on the north side, I'm not hearing that.
Of course,
It's not coming out.
Of course
No.
not.
It's either that or they're just too lazy to put it in there.
Oh
But
no, the Karens are too lazy to put stuff
Yeah.
up there. Man.
why does everybody on the north side got to be a Karen though?
Moving on. But you know what I mean.
Well, we didn't have to pick a subject. I mean, we did talk about ass, so it was OnlyFans ass,
Yeah.
and now Porky's ass.
Yeah,
so.
my ass. I have a cute ass. Not that anybody wants to see it, but yeah, I do. But I wish I would have gotten a picture of it. Like, I want to see the inside of my intestines, you know?
Hey, there's the bubble gum I ate from when I was in 3rd grade.
Hey, so it is true.
Yeah, it doesn't digest.
Mythbusters.
What was the interesting fact that was brought up earlier this week about different strokes?
For
The
different
theme song.
folks.
The
Oh,
theme
yeah.
song. The theme
Alan
song.
Thicke.
Alan Thicke.
And Alan Thicke sang the song, and I guess apparently wrote it. Right?
And he wrote it.
And he
Wrote
wrote
it,
the song.
yeah.
I
And
had
he was
no,
a
I mean,
feature
no
on it.
idea.
Strokes.
Different strokes. Different.
Does
But-
but okay, now let me because we have a wide variety of listeners, right? So,
yeah, with
what-
a lot of comments too.
With a lot of
Jesus
comments, yeah.
Christ, man.
What does everybody know who Alan Thicke is though?
Well, everybody knows who Robin Thicke is.
Yeah, so it was just
That's
his
his
dad.
dad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's his dad.
Oh, you're talking about the other show. He was the dad.
Growing pains.
Yeah,
Growing
Growing
Pains,
Pains. Yeah. He
yeah.
was the dad.
Duh.
Didn't he do one of the he wasn't doing like an America's Funniest Videos at one time?
No.
Or I thought he did a show like that he was like the commentator. I thought he did something. Well, you know
A
what?
host
We're
or
gonna have
something?
to-
Well,
he
I
was-
know, right?
You're,
Yeah,
you're
there
the
you go.
man.
Yeah.
We were looking. We were looking for.
Yeah, he's trying to get us to do his job
Yeah.
for him, dude.
We were looking for applications to fill in
Oh,
your
yeah, I
spot,
heard, man. On my
Shit.
hiatus.
And we had no takers either because
No,
everybody
yeah,
heard
we-
and they're like, "Fuck that! I
I
don't
ain't,
wanna-
you
I
ain't
don't deal
paying
with that.
no.
I want to hang out with
Shit.
those assholes."
I know it for free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, at first it was free, and then I made it a paying gig, and then I said, "No, he's not getting paid."
Game and talk show host.
For what? For what?
Oh wait, well he might have did a game
show, yeah.
but not
I forgot what game show it was.
what you're
Wasn't
saying.
Hollywood Squares?
Thick of the
No.
Night was the talk show that he did.
Man.
He had his own talk show.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is going way back.
Yeah, he's going way back.
He might have did a game show at some
I
point.
thought he did a game show.
He might have did a game show. Was it like win, lose, or draw or some shit? Like
He
that?
had the Alan Thicke show for a while. But yeah, he growing pains was probably his main.
So we should have did. We should have looked up like interesting facts or something.
Fun facts.
He hosted a traveling dance show called Dancing Pros Live.
Nah, nobody knows that.
It was only for 2 years, bro. It didn't stick.
It didn't thick.
It didn't thick.
It didn't thick.
Mm-mm.
So his son, I'm just throwing shit out there. So does he still sing? I know he's on the Masked Singer.
Yeah, and the Masked Singer is actually like his show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's his show.
But his show, but how
Like-
come they make it seem like what's his face is the?
Nick Cannon is just the host.
But I thought it was his show. Oh,
No,
he's just the host. But it's actually Robin Thicke's show.
Thicke. So he's as smart as his dad.
I guess. I don't know.
He's worth a lot. He's like Ryan Seacrest probably. He has a shit ton of money then.
Whatever that dude. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
He's just doing the New Year's thing now.
That's it, right? So it's not Dick Clark.
Well, he's no Dick Clark.
Yeah.
So what is a pet peeve?
Pet peeve. Something.
I'm glad we got that guy back because it was pretty lonely without having somebody, telling us what we were wrong about. We need to have a show where you go back and you correct all the wrong shit that we talked about.
Shit,
because
what do they call the errors? The errors. Remember, like
they have, how they have a correction.
It was
Correction.
Like now was it part of the
yeah, it was part of the
Oh yeah, errors, yeah.
Anyway, so pet peeve.
Pet peeve. Definition. Something that a particular person finds especially annoying.
You mean like a Karen?
Yeah, like a Karen. So you know what Karen stands for, right?
Oh no, what does Karen stand for?
A crazy ass, racist, ego-filled narcissist. We just made that shit up.
Crazy or cranky?
Oh yeah. It's cranky.
Crazy don't start with the K.
Well, neither one of them start with a K.
Oh, they don't. That's right.
That's our definition. That's our spelling, man.
That is the uncanceled culture spelling or the definition.
I like that. I like he tried to correct me.
Neither one of them.
He tried to correct me with an incorrect.
Y'all kept saying it. I'm like, neither one of those start with a K. It's like the people who think that the K in Kmart stands for quality.
Does it?
Oh, so let me tell you. Speaking of, so I went to when I went to Nepal, right?
What?
I went to Nepal.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah. I went to Nepal in 2011.
Wow.
I went to Nepal, and the first place that I ate at was a KFC.
I think I remember this, but go ahead.
It was a KFC, and it stood for Quality Food Kitchen. And I was like, neither of those letters fit except for the food. That was the only one, right? And let me tell you, man, I don't know how good the quality was, and if it was even food on some of that stuff. So, but yeah. Anyways,
so you're saying there was no dogs walking around?
There was definitely no dogs walking around. There was a bunch of cows. Cows are gods over there, so you can't even touch a cow.
Really?
If you were to hit a cow with your car or bike or whatever they have out there, you would go to jail. You cannot
either
kill
purposely
a cow.
or unpurposely. Like seriously,
they are gods over there. So yeah, but it was
note to
quality
self.
with a K, guys.
Do not go to Nepal.
Do not go to Nepal.
Yeah, quality with a K.
So yeah, pet peeves. So anything that somebody finds especially annoying. Do we have any, guys?
Dude, I just found one. We just freaking always change the subject when we want to talk about something. How do you go from giving the meaning of pet peeve to like, oh, quality food chicken? It's like, hey, where can I buy some tires at? I don't know, but I went to Taco Bell the other day. And
stop making.
Hey, speaking of Taco Bell, you know they don't have the double decker anymore.
I don't care. They don't have Taco Sunday anymore either.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
All right, so one of X's pet peeves is
who's
changing the subject all the time.
That's actually Roger's pet peeve right there.
What?
Us changing the
Oh
subject.
yeah, that's right. As I mentioned earlier about people who had comments about this show.
You know, I've
Let
had a
us
few
be,
comments like that.
man.
Let us be. What did you say? It was the Seinfeld of.
Wait, it's the Seinfeld. It's a show about
Seinfeld of
nothing.
podcast, man.
Come on, it's a podcast about nothing.
About nothing.
Shit.
Oh,
So pet peeves.
Changing the subject. Got it. That's one.
Let's go back to it.
We'll throw Rogers number one there. That was
Yeah,
changing the subject. All right.
We'll throw one for that's his.
That's
That's Rogers.
Yeah, that's Rogers.
All right. All right. X, you got one?
Yeah, man. Mine is people butting into conversations.
Oh, that's a good one.
That we could be having a conversation right here amongst ourselves, and somebody just
At the table next to us.
yeah. What y'all say? What y'all talking about?
No. Or they say, "Oh yeah, I know about that."
Yeah, I know about that. And
Yeah.
all right, like, dude, I'm talking to you.
Mind your business.
Yeah, just mind your business, okay?
Mind your business.
And that's like one big one, man. Because you could. I mean,
Well, okay. Well, say to kind of go off of that, I agree with you, like 100%. Like if there's a conversation that you're having, and you're like, we're having this conversation, right? But if I'm talking and I'm like looking at somebody like trying to invite them in, like, hey,
Yeah.
okay, that's one thing,
Yes.
right? That's different.
Okay, so that's another pet peeve. If you're trying to invite somebody in and they're just looking at
No,
you, they're just looking at you like, what? You know what? Forget it. Just stay over there.
Don't say shit.
Just mind your
go into
business.
the corner and you. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're having a conversation that and it's like a an open place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody just kind of throws their 2 cents in. Oh yeah. But like if we're having this conversation here, ABC, we don't need D to come in and say shit. So yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I agree.
and they don't even come in from the vicinity of where you're at. They come in from another room.
They just start talking about Taco Bell. Right?
Yes.
They're not even on the same page. They're not even in the same book.
No.
They're in another book. They're not on
Yeah.
the same page. They're in another book. Got it.
6 minute abs.
Well, I got one. So this fiesta really was like I said, it was packed, right? One of my pet peeves, man, is when you're walking, and this happens not only at fiesta, but it was a big one there. It happens at the store. I go to HEB or go to Walmart, wherever you're at.
That's the worst.
You're walking and you're behind somebody, and then they stop right in front of you. Don't pull off to the side. It's as if you're driving on the road and you don't pull off to the shoulder, but you stop right in the middle of the freaking lane.
Right.
Like, come on, man, move out of the way or stop. Or like especially fiesta, you have a flow. You have people on both sides of you, right? And then you have a flow, one going one way, one coming the other way. So you stay with the flow. If you're gonna stop, move over.
Right.
If you want to look at a booth, if you want to look at something, you want to look at the sky. I don't give a damn. Move over. But for them to stop right in the middle, and I'm like, and then another pet peeve dealing with the same thing. I'm behind a person, start moving again, and then this lady with a stroller decides, well, that's her.
That's my cue.
That's her cue to merge in and get in the middle of the flow, right? Okay, you shouldn't have strollers at Fiesta. I'm sorry. There's too many damn people, right? And then some of these strollers that they're coming in here with is a wagon. Now, you remember the wagons, right? Now, they have these cloth wagons now. They're a little bit bigger, right? So you can pull things along. Well, they decide to put kids in these little wagons. And now the wagons are like netted. It's like a big old playpen. And you're walking with 2 or 3 kids in this wagon, and they're taking up all the space. Like, guys, go to the park.
Yeah.
Go to the parade.
We talked about that.
Stay away from market.
Yeah, we talked about not having kids at Fiesta. It's like
Nyosa, market, those aren't the places.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that can. Well, people are getting shot now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit that can happen, especially at market, dude. I mean, it can happen anywhere. But come on, man. Keep the kids home. Keep them at home.
So that's one of mine.
Well, mine always end up going to driving. But you heard mine last week because when they, that driver said hello with his middle finger to me. But it's like, it makes me upset, like the littlest things, not stopping at a 4-way stop, going through going right through a stop sign. It's like my thing. Yeah, my blinkers.
Oh,
blinkers.
Start on that one.
Dude, twice today, kid you not, twice today, people decided as I'm driving behind them they just want to. Oh, I'm gonna turn right here. Whoop! I'm like, oh, and I got everybody in the car, like, and I ride the horn all the way past them. I'm like, yeah, mother. I'm yelling at them. But my pet peeves always go to driving, dude, because man, it's dangerous. It's dangerous shit, man. Especially if I got a car full of people that I kind of care about.
Well, you kind of care. Depends on what day it is.
Yeah.
Well, the blinker part, man, I'm telling you. So I live in a, well, it doesn't even matter, but I live in a complex, right? When I'm at the exit of the complex and I'm coming to a road and you have both sides, coming, going, you're looking for your spot to jump in so you can go ahead and get over and get into the lane. And when you see everybody, it's starting to die out now. Cool. There's only one car left. Man, I got to wait for this one to pass me and then I'm going to go. And then right in the last 10 feet, they start slowing down to turn into the complex and they don't have a blinker on. I'm like, I could have left a long time ago. Like, that's annoying. That's annoying as hell.
But
I'll tell you, Sabrina, man. I'll tell you, Sabrina she gave me a couple of them. One of them, she says,
do women have different pet peeves?
Let me tell you this one, because this is funny. Because one of yours, what was yours? Yours was not stopping, right? Rolling through a stop.
Yeah, rolling through stop signs.
Look at this one.
No blinkers.
She says, complete stops when turning. Just keep going, just at a slower pace.
Oh.
The other one she has is rubberneckers. On the road,
that
right?
That was bad, dude. That's what causes traffic. It's not even the accident that causes the traffic. It's the people looking at the accident that causes the traffic.
Exactly.
People who speed, people who go the speed limit in a passing lane.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Sabrina.
She was just people who are inconsiderate. When you're listening to a good song and people want to start having a conversation. I'm listening to my jam right now, man. Can you hold on with the topic? But no, this is a big one, man. And this one was yesterday. You're in Texas. We're in Texas, right?
I hope so.
We're in Texas, San Antonio, right?
That's what my license says.
That's what my license says. Well, which one?
The fake one, the paper one.
You can buy. We learned today that you can buy paper plates. You can buy licenses too, right? Nick Papa Giorgio.
Nick Papa Giorgio.
Nick Papa Giorgio.
Hey, from Yuma.
From Yuma. No, this one, man. You're in a bar in Texas.
Okay.
And you don't have AC.
Well,
not that you don't have it. Let's just say it doesn't work properly or you don't have enough. Like a hot bar in Texas, that is really annoying.
Wait a minute.
That's really annoying.
Where?
Yeah, no, I've never been in yet.
Well, I was in one last night, and I'm not going to give the name.
Well,
it was actually a nice spot, right? Yeah. But it was hot.
Or maybe
this is at 9:30 at night.
What kind of places don't have air conditioning?
And what kind of dummy stays inside the bar that doesn't have air? Leave. Go to another bar.
We're shooting the league, man. I do the pool thing. We're shooting the pool league. So
you and your balls, man. You and your balls.
Oh, hey, but I think she came up with one that I think we all agree with.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hooterless Hooters.
That's
nobody wants to touch on that one.
Yeah, that's y'all, man. That's y'all. I will say that the last time I was at it, my significant other was with me, and our waitress was stacked, dude. And the only reason I say that is because she said it too. She's like, "Oh, her boobs are big." I'm like, I tried not to agree too hard. You
said it. It was that uncomfortable laugh.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I think you might be right, honey.
So let me ask you this. So since we're on that, sorry, I know we're changing the subject. Sorry, Roger. Sorry, X.
Here you go, Roger.
Sorry, X and Raj. But since we're on that, like, when your significant other says, "Damn, look at that! Oh man, look at." I mean, is it okay to turn and look?
Isn't that a trap? Isn't that entrapment? So? Is that entrapment?
Entrapment.
Oh, so you were looking. Yeah. Oh, so you were looking.
Yes, that happens. That's happened to me.
So,
yes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have no recollection of the event in question.
I played the dumb card. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where are you looking? What? That's how
that's
how I.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he must work out. That's entrapment, dude. It is. I mean, let's say like.
Hey,
okay,
maybe that's
so
a pet peeve
is,
right there. Maybe that's a pet peeve
but
right
what does
there.
she tell you? Okay, what does she say? And then you do what?
You turn and look.
But
Really?
what does she
Where?
say when you look?
I'll be like,
Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it.
you know,
That's entrapment, dude.
Yeah.
You just gotta play it off. I'm eating. Don't bother me while I'm eating.
I don't know, honey. I was knee deep in these wings. I couldn't tell.
But this billionaire bacon is still pretty good.
I know. I'm not here to be looking. I'm here to eat. You wanted to come.
Will you just eat, please?
Yes, we can go. Yeah,
go.
Tell you I hate these places.
Get out of this hooterless hooter.
Yeah, exactly.
We can get out of this hooterless hooters. Get the fuck out of here. That happens, dude. Yeah. They're like, oh, did you see that lady? Like, what am I supposed to say? Right? Did you see that lady? She had a big butt. I'm like, where?
I see tons of girls.
Yeah.
I see tons of guys too. That's what you gotta do.
I'm gonna have to say that next.
That's the line right there.
I was just talking to that with this guy at work. He had never seen Waterboy. Changing the subject.
Speaking of Waterboy,
he'd never seen Waterboy.
Oh, we gotta say CS because he's into abbreviations now too. So CS change subject. CS.
Okay, or we could say like blueberry. Change it anyway.
Yeah.
Come on. No. I was talking with the guy at work, and he's like, and I started telling him because we were looking up something, and the name came up, and the name was Roberto. And I said, "Oh, Roberto," and he just looked at me like,
"The hell is wrong with you?
What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Don't you remember Waterboy?" Just, "Oh, it's me, Roberto. Yeah, I saw you on the ESPN.
I saw you on the
and he had no idea." And I was like, "That's when you had to shut it down."
Like Tiger in his
Yeah, that's why I had to roll it back. I had to shut it down.
How old was he?
He's an older guy. He was older than me.
And he had never seen it.
He'd never seen Waterboy.
Well, now you can send him
I
a
had to
TikTok
roll it
with
back.
that video.
Yes, exactly.
So I had to roll it back. I was like, "Oh, never mind. That's next subject. CS."
So, do you think anybody, like in the workplace, what kind of pet peeves would you have in the workplace?
Oh, man, do we have to go there?
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
one.
you
go
do
there.
I'm gonna give you one because this
no.
one is a freaking.
I like my job.
Yeah.
Well, I do too, man. But I make my own money. So here's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
this.
you make ooh.
I'm gonna say this, man. Being forced not only just into a meeting, sometimes into a Zoom. Being forced into a Zoom to cover things that could have been in an email.
Yeah.
No?
Well,
you have an hour to spend on Zoom?
No, I've been in Zoom meetings. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like ridiculous.
I've been in Zoom meetings where I just literally like sat there because I didn't have to be a part of it. And I would just sit there like, no, not once did they say, "Well, what do you think?" I'm like, no, I was just sitting there the whole time. Anyway,
I don't even listen to the Zoom meetings anymore.
One of my pet peeves, because
He's wagging the finger though.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all can't see this, but he's wagging the finger, so he's getting serious now.
He's gonna talk about the kids on the yard now.
No, mine is okay because I'm I go to the bar a lot, sadly, and I like so I'm solo, so I sit at the bar. I don't go get a table.
Yeah.
And the bar will be not empty, but there will be some empty seats. It's the urinal rule. If you go to the urinal, you don't go and there's an empty urinal next to you, and there's like your full urinal. You don't go to the one next to the person that's already peeing. It's the same thing at the bar. If I'm sitting there by myself and there's a lot of seats around the bar that are empty, you don't go sit at the seat next to me.
I got you. That's true.
It's the urinal rule, man.
Now, what if there's only 2 urinals?
I mean, hey,
that's another thing. But I understand what you're saying.
Same thing at a bar. There's only one seat left, and it's
and they want to sit there. That's
they
fine.
Want to sit there.
It's like when you get into an elevator. Like, what's the first thing you do? Like, you go as far.
You go
neutral corners.
Neutral corners, exactly.
Separate yourself. I don't want to be near you. I don't want to smell you.
Yeah, unless there's more people in the elevator.
Then that's different.
But yeah, you don't. It's a urinal rule, man. And then if it's 2 or more people, you get a table.
Does this normally happen at Hooters?
It does.
I
don't know.
And the other restaurants.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody wants to sit at the bar, dude. Even if you're more than 2 people.
Dude, we literally saw that at a billiard place. I was shooting a league.
Yeah.
We were in to go watch a game, and we saw a guy sitting at the bar, and all of a sudden the whole group just sits right next to him when there's a whole bar wide open.
Dude, a whole group, man.
Yeah, I would have. I would have been given some looks.
I mean, I wouldn't have because now it's open carry, but you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's another subject. But anyway, we're on PP. See, I can't think of any other ones because mine, like I said, they always go back to driving. Like that to me. Anyway, you go.
What inconsiderate people, man. Just inconsiderate people.
What else do you have, Louie? Because I'm blank. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh,
it's all this beer. It's all this beer that Dr. X bought us.
Bad customer service. I'll tell you like this. You go to a restaurant.
You mean like people who steal your DoorDash?
Oh,
that's another one.
Yeah, you're getting to a touchy subject over here with X, man.
They made me buy me a Ring doorbell. I mean, a camera doorbell, man.
And that's how America works.
Yes.
Oh, you go to a place and you just get horrible service from somebody that just seems like they don't want to be there.
That's
I mean, you don't like your job, then quit.
That's pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, I mean now.
Well, I mean, you can go to McDonald's.
Well,
nobody likes their job there, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Like,
no, I like when they just shove the bag into your window and then close the window. I'm like,
exactly. That's what
do I have all my stuff? Did you repeat my order?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you just be happy you have a job, because goddamn, man, you don't have to act like that.
And not only just a job, getting paid $15 an hour to do that.
Yeah, McDonald's.
I'll go work at Sierra Madre, or what's the name of that place? The seafood.
Laguna.
Laguna Madre.
Sierra Laguna. Tomato. You say potatoes, I say papitas. Yeah, it's like $13 an hour to go work there now.
No, it's 15 at McDonald's. It's 15 at Bill Miller's.
Yeah.
When I started working at HEB, it was $4.25.
$4.15.
Hey, I remember I felt like when I got a raise at $7. I was like,
"Oh,
dang,
shit,
ching,
$7.50,
ching.
man." They said you're gonna be making $7.50 now. I was like, oh. For real, dude?
Yeah, that wasn't just a juice box.
No.
Yes. I get the combo now.
With supersize.
With cheese.
I'll tell you what. Let's supersize.
Let's supersize.
That's water
What was
size.
the one? I was gonna say, what was the one above supersize? Was it mega or what was it?
No, supersize.
Supersize was the big one.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. There was another one
serious?
above supersize. Yes.
I think there was.
Here we go.
Man.
Oh,
Here we go.
look it up.
Here we
Look
go.
it up, stat boy. No, I thought it was supersize. Was the biggest one.
I think there was. I think supersize, and then I think they did make
was
one.
another
I think
one.
they did, dude. Just for a while though, like it didn't last that long. Just like supersize didn't last that long. They already took
So
all
whose
over.
whose pet peeve is supersizing? I'm kidding, because we siesta already.
McDonald's supersize.
I don't think so.
It was. Was it a mega or
No.
was it
Yeah, because you had to compete with some. They said was somebody that had to compete with McDonald's.
That's why they made the supersize, because they gave you a large cup of fucking fries.
Yeah, but I'm talking. It was probably somebody else that was competing with McDonald's. And McDonald's had the supersize. The other place had the mega size. Because you had to compete.
Water size.
Good Burger or Mondo Burger.
Mondo.
Home with the big booty burger.
I went to Bing, man. It's not coming up. So
yeah. That was your mistake right there. You went to Bing.
The only thing I found was supersize.
Bing is well, of course, mostly everybody uses Microsoft stuff. So Bing, pops up. And that's the first thing it was, would you like to use Bing to pop? No, I don't want to use
Dude,
Bing.
I literally had the same thing on my computer.
Exactly. I'm like, you want to? No, I want to use just Louie, hurry up.
Say less. Oh, speaking of
CS.
Say less. You know how we were talking about the new kid sayings?
There we go. Oh, you should have saved that for the last one.
No, don't worry. I got one more.
Okay, save it.
The kids wrote a whole list. So
say less?
Say less.
Like pay less?
Is that telling you to shut the fuck up?
No, I thought it would have said. I thought it would have been that too. It's like when you tell somebody and they're giving you like details, like, hey man, I want you to do this, and hey, say less, like I got you, like I got it. Like you don't have to say it. You don't have to tell me it twice. Basically, is what it's saying. You don't have to tell me twice. I got you. Say less.
Say less.
Say less.
Say
I'm
no.
on it.
How about say no more? That one,
That would be
know,
pretty
That means
easy.
Say no more. I got
Yeah.
you.
No, that's too many words.
Yeah, I guess so. It is.
Say that's
less.
say no more. That's one word more than what they want to
Exactly.
say.
Yeah.
Come
Yep.
on.
Say less.
Say less. So we had what? So we had cap.
We had cap.
We had
Dupe.
No cap and dupe. No cap and dupe. Now you have to say less.
dupe boom.
Dupe boobs.
Dupe boom.
If you haven't listened to the first episode, you gotta go back to that one.
We can talk about this episode. Anyway, never mind.
I meant this episode. Oh man.
So did you find it?
No.
Because it didn't exist,
It
right?
didn't
So I was
exist.
right.
You were
Thank
right.
you.
I'm gonna say
Thank
you were right.
I was right.
I might come back next week with another error.
It's not gonna happen because I was right.
But supersize was.
Well, that was the whole purpose of supersize was
Yeah.
because people thought that, oh, well, give me the bigger size was not enough. They needed a larger cup with full of fucking fries. And what was the thing that came out about that dude that did the supersize me thing?
His documentary?
Yeah, remember? But you said something that he got into a lot of shit because of it.
Oh, I don't.
Because he gained, yeah, I mean, obviously he gained
Oh, he
weight,
gained
and
a bunch of weight,
but I think like, damn, who sent it to me?
Not me.
Somebody mentioned something about it. He got into a lot of shit after all that because they were like, "Oh, well, you're trying to ruin McDonald's and blah blah blah." I was like, "Well, just don't fucking eat it."
I mean, he was eating it every day for
Every
30
day, man,
days.
what,
I mean,
for a
of course
month?
you're gonna gain weight and probably didn't
Yeah.
exercise. You know,
But I think
breakfast,
he
lunch,
was-
and dinner was McDonald's.
But like, and this was back then because this was what early 2000s, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
And people were attacking him then. Oh, you're trying to ruin McDonald's. Don't fucking eat it. How about keeping your fat ass kid away from the fucking table so he doesn't eat all 20 fucking nuggets? I mean, how hard is that?
I mean, I can have a 20-piece right now.
I know. I'm an adult, Louie. I'm an adult. I can eat, but I only eat 10 now.
You know that they used to have seven sizes of fries at McDonald's.
Why?
They used to have 7 sizes of fries at McDonald's, and now they're down to 3.
They should have started. They should have just started at 3 and stayed there.
But
Small,
don't they
medium,
have-
large.
Well, they have a basket. Does that count as a size?
Well, you know what? That is a size. That is a size.
Small, but there is.
So,
Is there
now
even
they have
a
small,
medium?
medium, large, and then
But is
now they
there
have
even a
basket.
medium?
You know what?
Because the
I don't know.
medium is like the same size as a
You're
small.
right.
Yeah.
And why the fuck are we talking about this?
That's one of the pet peeves because we changed.
God
everything.
damn you, Roger. I hate that Roger's right. Son of a motherless goat.
Now he just made his head bigger by saying he's right. Dude.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Hey, you're only supposed to say-
Which one did you
The
make?
rule was you're only supposed to say his name twice during an episode. He's already gotten
Oh,
about 10 of
I
them.
know.
in
Well,
this
that's why
episode.
he's name drop Roger.
Name drop Roger. That's right.
We fucking say his name 20
Golly.
times an episode. Well, I say his name.
That,
Y'all
does that
guys
just
know.
show how annoying that he is? To
him and his fucking voice of reason. He wants to stop. Just let us be.
With his no beer freaking April.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna drink liquor all month.
I was drinking vodka, man. It's not the same as beer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Good times,
my
good
God.
times.
Yeah. God damn it. Rogers. It's like we're gonna have to make Rogers the face of the podcast so we fucking talk about it every fucking 5 minutes on the damn show.
He needs to be one of the sponsors.
Yeah, send money.
Send money.
Send us money,
Send
fucker.
money.
We need a new mixer and so we can all sound nice and pretty.
You want
like-
your name to keep popping up. You
Yeah.
send money.
As a matter of fact, every time we say your name, you have to give us $5.
A dime more. Yeah, there you go.
No,
$5
fuck the dime.
Yeah,
No.
$5.
Give me $5. $5. So anyway,
Any other pet peeves?
I'm still on the McDonald's thing. I'm gloating because I was right. Thank you.
You don't get that at home with my
No. No, that's why I'm gloating.
No,
Talk about getting a big head. It
That
doesn't even fit in Dr. X's living room over here.
that wasn't a low blow, was it?
No. No, it's true.
Because I'm the same way. I don't get my rights.
I don't get my props. It's funny because she did bring up. She's like, "Well, why don't we have a podcast?" And she's been listening too.
That's when you change. That's when you change the subject, man.
And that's when I go, oh, look at his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he has a nice ass.
Remember when we went to Hooters?
That girl, she probably had like triple D's. Like they were like quadruple. It wasn't even a letter. It was like a quadziblin or something. I don't know. Triple quadziblins. That's how big they were. All right. So we talked about, okay, well, Louie brought up, he gave us his version of his, well, they're not versions, but he gave us his fiesta stories. And then we went into, man, I have seen cars. Okay, is it illegal for a car to drive without a hood? Talking about state inspections. So how do people pass their fucking state inspections if they don't have a hood on their car?
It is technically illegal, yes.
Is it for real? Look it up. Google that shit.
Is it illegal to drive without a hood?
Well, I mean, I understand like there's hot rods and shit.
No, it is not illegal, sir. Not in Texas.
God damn it. Fucking Abbott.
Not in Texas.
Well, you know.
Technically, it's not illegal.
Speaking of driving without a hood, do you know that like women can walk around topless? It's not illegal for them to walk around topless.
No way.
Google that.
All right.
In Texas?
In Texas.
Well, since we're talking about hoods, I mean,
oh yeah, big hoods.
So, all right,
big hood, small hood.
Free the nipple. Free the nipple.
So
man.
for a car hood, technically it's not illegal. However, the engine must be adjusted and equipped to avoid escaping smoke or fumes. Okay.
So it has to pass inspection.
Exactly. It has to pass inspection.
Smash.
So
this Carbach is getting to me here.
It's 6.9 and 5.8.
This 6.6 stuff.
5.3 and 6.6.
Thank you, Dr. X. It's a Christmas in July.
Is it illegal to be topless in Texas?
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
It is.
It depends on where you're at, basically.
What is this, Nevada?
Yeah.
What about brothels? Can you look those up?
There's a few here.
No way.
There's a few here.
Where? I don't know.
I know, right? No, there's not. Where?
You got to go to the dark web.
The dark web.
Yeah.
Are you talking about backdoor? Or what was that thing? It was like a God damn it.
Backdoor.
No, for real. It was this thing called backdoor. It was like a God. What was that thing where you would sell stuff
Like Craigslist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called backdoor.
Yeah. Backdoor.
So it is an indecent exposure, but it may be considered disorderly conduct. So there's really no laws against going topless, but it can still result in an arrest.
Yeah.
So
it's not really illegal.
I heard different.
You'll get a slap on the wrist, or maybe a slap on the back, or a slap on the booty.
So what did you
I don't
hear?
know, one of the two.
What did you hear?
I just heard it wasn't illegal. It's not illegal. Like to be for a female to be topless in the state of Texas.
Okay,
but there's consequences to it. I guess.
Yeah. So you can't go walking on the street and expect to not get a ticket.
Yeah.
You're gonna get something.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a strip bar, I guess that's legal because you're inside. Do they have to have special rules?
Yes, they have the ordinance. They gotta have the little pasties on
the pasties on the nipples.
So here it is. So I'm reading it right, and it tells you that technically they can go topless. You can be topless. The top freedom is in effect. You can go topless. However, police can still arrest you for disorderly conduct because you could be causing a scene wherever you're at.
I think that's depending on your bra size. If she's got some A cups,
you're at.
Yeah, exactly. If you're at a Hooterless Hooters, they're not going to cause a scene.
No.
If you got some A cups bouncing around slightly, you're not going to cause a scene. But if you've got machine gun jubblies, you're going to be causing a traffic jam. Well, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, what's like Nevada? Everybody knows that law. I mean, I believe it was certain counties, states. Like if you have a certain population, you can legally run a brothel, and that's why they have the Bunny Ranch and all those, because I think it had to do with like how many people live in the county, or whether or not that county just says go ahead, have
And
legal.
yeah, and brothels again, they're the same way. As it depends on which state you're in, and it depends on the current prostitution laws that they have in those states. So, like Texas, they have a prostitution law
because we're boring.
So you'll
here.
get a felony.
We're boring.
If you're convicted.
Texas is so boring. God, we can't even have casinos. So fucking boring.
You can't do sports betting. Like
yes,
you can't have a sports betting app.
But we might be close to getting it.
That's not gonna happen. They don't want they don't want casinos here. They're not gonna have any sports betting.
If we change governors, they will.
That's a different story.
Yeah,
for a different time.
But yeah, I mean, you can have DraftKings and FanDuel. Like,
not even drinking.
I know. You can have DraftKings and FanDuel like fantasy betting,
right?
But you can't bet on games to like who's gonna like parlays.
Yeah, right.
You can't bet on parlays.
That's these motherfuckers winning $12,000, $13,000 on parlays, and here we are in Texas.
Yeah, we got.
What's the most you've ever won in DraftKings?
200.
How? Oh, in the draft.
In DraftKings,
in the fantasy football. Oh, right.
Yeah.
That what you talk about? Oh,
not fantasy football, but for DraftKings.
No, I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Yes.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Don't explain it. Just assume I know what you're talking about.
You know.
No, but yeah, because the other day the commercial came out for FanDuel, and I'm like, oh,
that's the sports betting.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna download the app. I fucking download it, and the first thing that pops up, if you're in Texas.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, my MGM app doesn't work unless I'm either in Louisiana or I'm in.
Yeah, because I mean, the guys on TikTok post that shit. They're winning their parlays and picking out dudes who hit home runs every day. Yes, I'm like, God,
who's gonna be the first person to make a basket?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna score first? And that's the first thing that those things ask you is, are you in Texas?
Are you in Texas? Do you know Governor Greg Abbott personally? Sorry, you can't be.
I mean, if they shouldn't even let you download the app here in Texas, right?
Yeah, that's true.
If this
just
gonna
block
be like
it.
Yeah, just block it.
Why? It's like masturbating, and you don't even get your It's like you think of something else, and it's like,
yeah,
that's
my dominoes just went down.
Balls. That sucks. My banana shrunk. What you got, Louie?
All right, so I was giving you some new what are you gonna call them? Generational terms?
That's right.
Terms.
Right, we gotta close it out with the new term.
Gen Z terms.
Gen Z.
No, we need to come up with our own fucking name because fuck that.
Yeah.
Gen Zs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
dumbass terms is what I call
it. Kids that don't know how to use their vocabulary. That's what it is.
Roger. CS. Let's change the subject here. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you told him something about that too. You were like, you woke? Are you
awoke now?
Woke now? Abbreviating everything. Oh, and I. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Damn.
So one of the terms that used a lot is side eye. Now it's a term that we all know pretty much what it is, but
we used it differently.
But they use it a lot now. It's like, oh yeah, side eye. Instead of giving you the side eye, like, so side eye, basically is somebody giving you an expression when they have either doubt or a shock or a criticism of something that you said, right? They give you a side eye, like, but instead of doing that to you, now they're going to tell you side eye.
So you don't do it. You just say it.
Just say it. And I'm like,
what? It's like that it's like that meme of that kid. Remember when that lady is talking to that kid and he's giving her that look like, like, really, lady? Like, so you don't do it.
You don't do it. You just say
it. Just say it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna happen with side chick too. You just don't do it. You just say it nowadays. I'm side chick. my goodness.
I don't actually have a side chick. I just say that.
I just say a same side chick.
Yeah, so
but
that's just
does that not show how lazy
the laziness.
the
Exactly.
laziness of how the kids are, that you can't even give a side eye, you just say that you're giving the side eye. Like, how is that? Give me the side eye. Like, I'd rather you give me that look like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But no, I just say it because I'm doing it.
So it's kind of like them doing real life emojis.
Yeah. Well, no, because they don't do it.
Well, yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So a side eye is like you give them the side eye. You give them that like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now they don't do it.
So okay, so it's like instead of giving the emoji, they're saying it in text. Side eye.
Side eye. Yes, exactly what you're doing. Don't do the emoji.
Don't do the emoji.
Just say it. Just text it then. So then don't be using emojis anymore. Just start doing the stuff.
That's iPhone's fault.
Raise eyebrow, eye roll.
Oh, I'm throwing you the middle finger right now.
Yes.
There's an emoji for that.
SMH.
Shaking my head.
But
we had to adapt to that. We have to adapt to that shit because we have to know what it means. Like AF. Like Air Force.
Air Force AF.
What else you got, Louie?
The next one is double it and give it to the next person. So what I want to start off with here is you tell me what you think this means, because this one is used a lot.
Oh, so we're doing vice versa nowadays. So remember, you ever seen the videos where they show them like for the cassette players and they gotta tell them what they think it is?
Oh yeah.
So now we're doing their version of it's reversed now.
What does that mean?
Yes. So I double it betting. I go bet it, like double down.
Say it
Double
again.
down.
Wait. Say it again.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Like if you're giving them shit.
Well, you've seen videos of like that where people ask, "You want $5? You want me to double it and give it to the next person?" Yeah, like double it again next.
Yeah, but
instead of they get $10.
I don't know if that's what it means.
But I don't think that's what it means either, because
what does it mean?
Talking about Z's.
Yeah.
Well, the way it started was it was a TikTok thing, right? And it was random people asking if they wanted the amount of money. Like, let's say
that's what I told you.
$5, right?
Yeah.
So double it. Do you want to double the value? Okay, if not, give it to the next person. So they have to ask the next person. So the next person would choose between the $10 or passing it on, and then they would continue to double it or give it to the next person. Mm-hmm. But now people use it like somebody will say, let's just say this guy, right, goes and says, "Hey man, my girl cheated on me. She's pregnant with somebody else's kid. I got to take care of it financially because he's in jail." And so the next person will tell him, "Well, double it and give it to the next person."
So
what you're saying is
basically he's saying it's another way of saying I hate to be that guy. That's all it's saying, bro. That's all it's saying. I'd hate to be that guy, really. So you know how before we were thinking, oh man, they're shortening everything up. Now they're gonna use a longer phrase to say
I hate to be that guy.
Yeah. Double it, give it to the next person. I don't want nothing to deal with that.
The good thing is I haven't heard any of these phrases yet.
I haven't either.
So that's a good
I haven't
thing.
either.
Well, you're around kids. You're around kids all the time.
About the younger kids.
Yeah, you're around kids.
16-year-olds running around. So yeah.
The only thing that I've experienced is the bruh.
Oh,
the bruh thing.
That was annoying. Bro.
It's like mom,
bruh.
Mommy, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, that's true. Yeah. That fucking shit happened. Like I hear it from everybody. They're like, I got called bruh the other day. Like, what? Bruh? They don't say mom, they say bruh.
Yeah.
God damn these kids.
It's time for some smacking.
These meddling kids. But I mean, come on, like I don't know. I mean, who comes up with this? And then puts it out there and then everybody understands it.
All it is, again, like we talked about in the first episode, it's the influencers.
Yeah.
So they see somebody that does it and they're technically TikTok famous, IG famous. And guess what? They start doing it and the next person does it and the next person does it. And it just becomes a trend.
And that's what I heard about tennis shoes nowadays, dude. Why these Jordans are so much nowadays. They're like $300 to $400, man.
Oh, those are for the cheap ones.
Yeah, and those are for the cheap ones, exactly. And they're not
Oh, you
buying.
couldn't get the good ones?
Yeah, and they're not buying them because they're Jordans. They're buying them because the influencers are wearing them,
Right. Yeah.
and that's why they want them.
Yeah.
It's not like us when we wanted Jordan because it was Jordan.
It was
Yeah.
fucking
It was
Jordan.
fucking
was
Jordan.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
They
the same
were-
thing with the Yeezys. You know how much those were going for?
Mm.
Yeah,
400,
thousands.
500. Oh yeah. I
Thousands.
mean, I'm sure.
What are Yeezys?
Yeah. He doesn't know who you know who Yeezy is?
No.
It's Kanye.
Kanye.
Oh, like I care. You know?
Oh, the crank just came out.
The crankshaft makes this.
Why am I
ugly
gonna
head.
buy Kanye shoes in the first place, man?
Exactly. What have you done?
Yes. What have you exactly?
They were
You
Adidas.
know?
They were Adidas
They
brand.
Were Adidas.
They were
They pulled
Adidas.
their. They
And then
pulled it.
when
They pulled
he
it from him.
when he went bonkers,
Yeah.
everybody pulled their shit from him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lost all
So
his sponsors.
basically, does he still have them? Technically,
Technically, yeah, but Adidas doesn't. They don't make them.
they're
anymore.
Yeezys.
Adidas
That
used
they're
to make them.
Adidas, but
Yeah.
anyway. But yeah, those are Yeezys.
Yeah. But now that's why Jordans are so expensive because
But-
influencers are wearing them and
You
kids
know,
are buying
know
them.
I know
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
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 he's
he's
like-
Yeezy. He's
like-
giving me this look like, what?
And he also gave you, I don't care what you said. I'm just gonna keep talking. No, but yeah, it's true because just like Louis said, it's they're being influenced.
It's a trend.
to do that shit.
Whoever
Like-
starts the trend, and then once.
Well, I don't even. I've never owned a pair of Jordans in my life. And there was a point where I said, it'd be cool to have a pair of Jordans. Now I don't even want them.
Because they're too expensive.
Yeah, I don't even want them because everybody,
'Cause
all these fucking. It's like the kids that wear like Nirvana shirts, and all those old groups. You don't know who
They don't know who they are
have
exactly.
no-
Man.
Pearl Jam. They have no Pearl Jam. You don't even know who the fuck Pearl Jam is. That's just like that.
It's like the clip you sent me earlier. I just saw it this morning. Sorry, the Chris Cornell.
Oh, I thought.
And
you
I feel
liked
like saying that to Z, and this is what it sounds like with the auto tune, man.
I sent it. I didn't send it to Bolte. I sent it to him because I figured he would like it a little bit more. So this guy on TikTok, he goes in.
Tight invite.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Tight invite.
Tight invite. That's another one. Tight invite, man.
There's no more talent nowadays, dude. All the talent is dead. Now auto tune is talent.
Auto-tune
now.
is king.
Yeah.
Auto-tune is king.
I don't know how legit the show The Voice is.
I don't even watch those.
I don't watch them either, but I mean I see clips of it sometimes, and I don't know how legit it is.
I think it's pretty legit just because I saw a clip of Jimmy Fallon coming out.
Oh
fighting
yeah,
him.
I
You
saw that one. Yes,
That was
And
funny.
he sounds like crap.
he
So,
sounded like yeah. Oh yeah.
so I think it's pretty legit though.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Let me finish my beer.
Yep. Now I'm drinking. What are you drinking? I'm drinking the Viva San Antonio Brewery
Well,
Bear Buck Beer.
out of the 6-pack that Dr. X got us, I drank the Hopadillo, the St. Arnold's Lawnmower. Did I finish this one? Oh, yes, I did. And Crawford Bach.
And I've had.
And again, thank you, Dr. X.
Thank you, Dr. X,
for your contribution.
I've had the Viva San Antonio Brewery Battle Hops, the Bowie Bach from Freetail,
Freetail.
and then the other Viva, the Bear Buck Beer, and Bear BEXAR.
Yes.
Our
Not BE.
county.
Our county.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're about, I don't know, 18, 19, 20. What is this?
Percentage wise?
Percentages? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to see where you were going. I'm trying to see where you were going with that.
I have to about three of them, man.
I already told you I hate math, Louis. Shit, you're gonna make me
And
count.
I'm good at math, and these are testing that theory right
This
now.
guy wants to make me count after I've had a 6.6%
Yeah.
beer.
These are testing that.
Say
theory
your
right now.
say your alphabet backwards.
I remember that day.
You know that we were talking about y'all were talking about Fiesta stories.
Yeah, you weren't here.
The only one that I have that I can even slightly remember.
Hey, moments passed, dude. That was last week.
Hold on. It was
And
me.
you had your chance to
It was me and X. It was me and X leaving Nyosa and stumbling to the Federal Building because that's where my car was parked because I used to work there. And then I don't remember anything after that.
I don't remember nothing either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
How
that.
much do you remember of that night?
The ABC,
ABC
backwards?
backwards.
I just remember that part.
Really? And
Yeah.
then after that, you were done.
After that, I was done. I don't. I mean, it's. I mean, I probably remember more. But I just tend to remember that.
Where'd you end up? Where'd you end up after your?
Was that? This time?
No. That you said the Federal Reserve, and then you
Oh
remember
no,
nothing.
man. I don't know.
I don't remember
I want to
either.
say I think we ended up having to get picked up because my car was literally parked in the. I used to work there at the Federal Building,
right.
so I got to park there for free. We walked to Niosa, got back with a stack of cups, and then I don't remember anything from there. We woke up back at X's house the next day, so I don't remember if we went anywhere after that.
I doubt it.
I know this year I went to.
I remember now. It's coming back to me, dude.
That hypnosis therapy is working.
We were with your sister and
Yes.
and whoever she had for friend. Somebody ended up. He saw Ralph out the window of the car.
Man.
Out the window of the car.
Out the window. I was calling.
Saint
Ralph.
was with us. I think he drove us. Mark Saint.
Oh,
Yeah.
We ended up going to Applebee's first because it was karaoke night. And then
y'all were trying to do your own version of the voice.
And then we called it a night. But
Oh,
that day came back. Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah, I was gone, bro.
I was there, but I remember going to Applebee's first. I remember him calling Ralph out the window.
Ralph.
You know, we can laugh about it now.
Of course.
Oh man, I can hold it. I can hold my consumption of alcohol a little bit more.
It's a lot
now.
I think everybody's alcohol is like a little bit. Their tolerance is
we're
a little
tolerant.
My tolerance is
Very
a lot higher
tolerant
now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is now.
I mean, if I'm not having 12, 13, 14 shots, then it's not a good day.
Well, that night was at the Fat Tuesday.
Was it a Fat Tuesday?
Yeah, that night was a Fat Tuesday.
That wasn't the truck, was it? No, that was
the Cavalier.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
The good old Cavalier.
The Cavalier.
Yeah, and it was Turn Back the Clock.
Red Lightning.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was a Turn Back the Clock. So we actually had more time to drink.
Yes.
Oh,
because it turned 2 o'clock and it went back to 1. And actually, I don't know what the rules were, but we still drank
because we were at Holler at the Moon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they threw us out of there because it was 2 o'clock. We went to Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday was like, hey, we turned back. We turned back the clock an hour, so you got one more hour. Yeah, let's go. Some people still do it.
Some people do, but not a lot of places.
Well, I don't know.
This year I tried it. It didn't work. Yeah.
I think they don't do it now because I think they're afraid to get into trouble about drinking. Drinking, over-serving.
You're getting a free hour. Yeah, free hour of drinking.
I mean, I'm thinking as a business person, it's more money.
But that's what the people thought back then. But now they're thinking more about lawsuits.
Yeah,
lawsuits.
Spending more money.
Yes.
What happened was I believe I rolled through a red light.
Yeah, we did.
And got pulled over, right? So as we're pulled over, the guy's like, oh, let me see your ID, blah, blah, blah. And my Dr. X was a little more wasted than I was. But we were both wasted. Let's put it that way.
You're a little wasted right now, Porky.
Shut up! It's my show. Actually,
and you didn't get taken in.
No.
He got another car or something, right?
There was something that happened.
Yeah.
As he was stopping us. There's something that happened, and he got something on the radio because he said, "Y'all lucky it's busy tonight.
Yes,
y'all can go."
Well, because it was
home.
It was Halloween night. I mean, it was Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even fiesta. It was just a.
It was Halloween weekend because that's when we turned back clocks. It was fall back.
Yeah, that's why it came up about that. That's why we started talking about it.
And that's why it was like you're like we're busy tonight. Kind of like a license to drive a Maserati. Keys.
That was a really good movie, man. I like that one. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, we're getting to the end. The end is near.
With that thunder.
Well, shit. Yeah, that's the time to go. Time to go. Let's get out there after drinking these heavy beers and go drive. But anything? We got close out real quick, like 10 seconds, man. What do you got?
Nope. 10 seconds up.
9. All right.
8.
I got time. No, stop talking. 5, 4. All right, man. Well,
see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Thank you.